What? What? Why is all my stuff out? Why are you here? Is it a Monday morning? It doesn't feel like Monday morning now. But my Storytime stuff is out. I guess that means we're doing story time. Oh, okay. Well, hi everyone. Welcome to Storytime, I guess. I'm not sure what's happening right now, but here's my uke. So I guess we'll sing our hello song. My name is Miss Ellie, if you didn't know. Let's go ahead and get started, I guess. Here we go. Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, we're fine. Hope that you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, we're fine. Hope that you are too. Ooh, welcome to my living room for stories, books, and songs. I'm glad that you're here and hope you'll sing along. Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, we're fine. Hope that you are too. Good job! I stopped playing halfway through there for some reason, but good job, you guys. I guess we're gonna keep saying hello because we're here and we're doing this. For some reason, I don't feel like it's the morning, but I don't know. Let's just say hello. We'll just see where this goes, okay? Let's get our hands ready and we'll do some bread and butter. Here we go. Good. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Oh! Ooh, good. Can you do it fast again? Oh! Good. Next, we are going to go slow. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. That was slow. All right, next we are going to say hello as high as we can. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello, to the ceiling, hello. And now, of course, we are gonna go low. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello, 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 floor. Hello, little llama slippers. Hello, hello, hello. Good. Now this next one, we're going to say hello as loud as we can. But I always say, please be mindful of the people around you. If maybe you shouldn't be screaming hello, maybe don't scream. Maybe just say a little loud. And maybe if you're not supposed to be saying a little loud hello, maybe just don't. Maybe, I don't know. You do you, right? Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Hello, everybody! Good. To make up for being so loud, we're going to do the next one as quiet as we can and the whole thing quiet. Okay? Here we go. Good. Now that I've somehow found you guys in my living room while I was brushing my teeth, and now that we've said hello, I guess we can see what we're doing here. We can see what story time is today. So we are going to say our ABCs all together to open our mailbox, and we can try to guess what our theme is going to be once we find out what letter it starts with. So to open this mailbox, we're saying our ABCs. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I wonder what letter got mailed to me. Let's open up our mailbox so we can see. All right. Oh, how curious, everyone. It is the same letter we had last time. Last time our B stood for bears, but I have a feeling we don't have bear stories again. So let's see. What could our stories be about? Maybe they're about beluga whales? No. Maybe they're about the color blue? No. How about bedtime? It's bedtime! That makes so much sense! That's why I'm wearing my slippers. That's why I was brushing my teeth. That's why I'm wearing my little eye cover for when you go to bed. Do you guys wear these? I usually don't. That is why I'm in my pajamas. Oh, 'cause bedtime. And that is why I felt like it was nighttime. But it's not. It is Monday morning, and we are here for story time. So let's get into some bedtime-like stories. Our first story today is called Bed Just So. And this one is a really fun little story. It's an old story too. Hold on, I can show you the book. Look at how teeny tiny this book is. It is so small. It's just so tiny. Anyways, okay. So, Bed Just So. So, once upon a time, there was a shoemaker. And this shoemaker, he had a problem. Every single night when he was getting ready to go to bed, he heard an angry little noise that was just grumbling and mad. And it sounded like it was coming from his windowsill, but every time he looked there, there was nothing there. And he couldn't figure out what it was. So he went to the wise woman in the town and said, excuse me, I haven't been able to sleep for days because I have heard this angry little noise. I don't know where it's coming from. I can't even really understand what it's saying. It's just an angry little grumbling. And the wise woman said, I think I know what your problem is. I think you have a little tiny elf living in your home. Now this elf is going to be just probably the size of a mustard seed. It's very, very, very tiny. And if you listen very closely, you'll hear what it wants. Because little elves like this, they will keep grumbling and complaining until they get what they want. So, listen and try to help it. And the man said, okay. So that night, he was getting ready for bed, but then he heard a little grumbling. So this old man, he got next to the windowsill and listened. And the little grumbling voice was saying, just so, I need a bed that's just so. And the man said, a bed? Oh, I can do that. So the man spent all night making a little bed. A little elf-sized bed. And he set it on the windowsill, and that night he listened to see if the elf liked the bed. And while he listened, the elf said, No, no, no. This bed is too high and too hard. I need a bed just so, just so. And the man said, too high and too hard? Well, I can make a different bed. So he spent the next night, all night, making a little basket bed with feathers. And he set it on the windowsill, and he listened for what the elf would say. Ooh, having technical difficulty. He listened to what the elf would say. And when he listened, he heard, no, 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 too soft and too tickly. I need a bed just so. The elf didn't like it at all. The man said, really? Okay. I will make a new bed that's not soft or tickly. Maybe the little elf wants some privacy. So he made a little bed in a cupboard and put a blanket and pillow in. And he set the bed on the windowsill and listened. And the little elf said, no, 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 too dark and too stuffy. No, 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 I need a bed just so. Now, keep in mind, this nice man who's making this elf all sorts of beds has not slept in days at this point. And he said, what else does this elf want? What could he possibly want? That's too dark, too stuffy. That one's too soft and tickly. The other one was too high and too hard. I've got it. So he made a teeny tiny hammock bed for the little elf. And he sat on the windowsill and said, surely this will work. And he listened. And he heard the little voice. Do you guys think the little elf liked a hammock bed? Would you want a hammock bed? I think it'd be. Actually, I don't think I would like a hammock bed. I get motion sickness. Anyways, so the little elf, turns out, also gets motion sickness. And said, no, it's too swingy. Too moving and too swingy. No, I need a bed just so. The man said, I have done every different possible bed. Maybe. I've got it. This is it. This is the only other possible bed that there could be. The man made a little crib for the elf. It looked cozy. It was smaller than the rest. It had a blanket. It wasn't stuffy. There's a little teeter-totter, but not too much. And the man put it on the windowsill and listened. Do you think little elf liked this little crib? He listened, and the words that the elf said were, no, too teeter and too totter. No, I need a bed just so. Now the man at this point, he was done. He has been up for like a week at this point. He was so tired. He hasn't slept a wink. And he said, oh, there is literally nothing I can do to make this elf happy. I'm going to have to move. I need to move. I need to just move to a different city. Move to a different country. Because I'll never be able to sleep in this house. But then, that is when the man noticed right on the floor something that he dropped during his midday snack. A little teeny tiny walnut shell. And the man looked at the walnut shell, said, might as well try it. So he took the walnut shell, he took a little cotton ball and put it right inside. And then he found the teeniest, tiniest leaf he could find outside and put it on top as a blanket. And he set his little, tiny makeshift bed right on the windowsill. And he listened, And can you believe it? He didn't hear an angry little noise. He heard, "Ah, just so, just so. This is my bed, just so." And the man finally got to go to sleep. The end. Very good listening. I hope you guys don't have angry little elves on your windows that give you this much trouble. All right, we are going to do, I know I always do last night for an in-between dance, but this one is like especially appropriate today. So get your thumbs ready. We are going to do some last night. Ready? Last night and the night before, a lemon and a pickle came knocking at my door. I went downstairs to let them in, and they threw me in the garbage bin. Oh! Last night and the night before, a chocolate chip came knocking at my door. I went downstairs to let them in. Ooh, where did they go? And they tossed me in the cookie tin. What belongs in cookie tins, you guys? Cookies, not people. All right, for our last one, what do we want to have come knocking on our door? How about, how about an angry little elf? Okay, here we go. Last night and the night before, an angry little elf came knocking at my door. But we didn't go down to let it in. We fell asleep with a great big grin. Good night. Wait! Wake up! We can't go to bed yet. We have more stories. Even though we're all ready for bed, right? We've brushed our teeth. We have our slippers. Except we don't wear these to bed because my feet would just get too hot. We have our pajamas. But we also have more stories. Which wins? So, our next story today is called Beep Beep Go to Sleep. And this is all about some pesky robots at bedtime. So, I am going to have to get a little bit closer, I think. So you can see. Beep Beep Go to Sleep. 3 little robots, time for bed. Time to dim your infrared. Brush your rotors round and round. Clean your shields. And power down. Try to make it so there's not a glare. Is that better? No. Alright. Alright. Quiet at last, not a peep. 3 little robots are... Beep, beep! Not going to sleep, I guess. Is something wrong? I need my coil. My sensors ache. I want more oil. Better now? Then rest your head. 3 little robots go back to bed. Quiet at last, not a peep. 3 little robots are... Beep, beep! Oh. What is it now? I need a light. My fan belt's loose. My bolt's too tight. That's apparently my robot voice. Quiet at last, not a peep. 3 little robots are... Beep, beep! Robots! Are you still awake? Engines off, for goodness sake! No more beeping, no more talking, no more squeaking, no more squawking, no more blipping, blinking, boinking, winking, whirling, squirking, oinking. Oinking? Go to sleep! Uh-oh, someone's tired. Quiet at last, not a peep. 3 little robots are beep, beep! What? Now? What do you need? Oh, a bedtime story. Somewhere there are robots beeping, buzzing, bouncing, squawking, squeaking, blipping, bopping, blinking, boinking, winking, whirring, even oinking. But not these robots, snuggled deep. They've finally put their boy to sleep. The end. That is beep, beep, go to sleep. Good job, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause for good listening, obviously. All right, we are going to do another really, really quick in between. We're going to do some zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon because we still have another story. All right, ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Good, we're going to do it once more. Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Good job. Very good job. All right. Her very last story is very sweet, and we did some zoom, zoom, zoom going to the moon to kind of segue into the story because it's about, not the moon, so I guess not segue, but stars. I have a story all about stars. So, a star is how you know it's almost night. As soon as you see one, there's another, and another, and another. But what if you, yes you, could have a star? You could gather them in a basket maybe, like shiny, shiny eggs. Or, I guess you can't really, not really. But you can draw a shiny star on paper and then cut it out, and then you can put it right in your pocket and keep it around with you. Or you can pin a star on you to be like a sheriff. Or you can put a star on a stick and you can wave it around and around, and you can make a magic wand. And if you wave your magic wand, maybe all your wishes come true. That's an idea. But, you wouldn't be able to tell anyone your wish because then it won't come true. Because you never know about wishes. You can give a star to a friend, but you always want to keep your one star in your pocket, remember? You need to know it's there, because some days you might feel shiny as a star and people may call you a star, but some days maybe you don't feel as shiny. And that is when you look at the star in your pocket and it's good to reach and feel it and know it's there. And did you know there's a lot of places to find stars? When you see moss, sometimes there are little star flowers on them. Or sometimes in the grass, you can see little star shapes poking out. Or sometimes in October before the pumpkins grow, you can see little star flowers on the pumpkin vines that will soon become pumpkins. You can see stars falling from the sky in the winter, white little snowflake stars. Or if you see a dandelion, if you wait, soon it will turn into a bunch of little stars that you can blow into the wind. Or if you brush your teeth enough days in a row, maybe there will be some stars put on your calendar. But while you can see stars in all of these different ways, sometimes we all know stars come out at night. Even if you can't necessarily see them, they're there. And they're always there every night and everywhere. It helps if you have pajamas on, but when you look up, you'll maybe see one, and once you see one, you'll see another, and another, another, and another. And remember, you always have your star in your pocket. The end. Good listening. Nice seeing stars with you guys. Not seeing stars as in like dizzy. Seeing stars as in actual stars. All right, those are all the stories I have for you guys. So it is time for our very last thing of story time. We have some Knees Up Mother Brown. And if you don't know how Knees Up Mother Brown works, don't worry, I will tell you. When our little lamb, or not lamb, I used a lamb like a year ago. Why did I say lamb? When our little chicken starts to dance, we get to jump up and down and dance too. But when our chicken is done dancing, like during the verses, we sit down. All right? We are going to start with A Girl from France. Ready? There was a girl from France who didn't know how to dance. The only thing that she could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let 'em freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. The robot said beep, beep. And it was time to go to sleep. The only other thing that they could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let 'em freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Very good. Our little chicken lost his foot. That's okay. I'll put it back on after. All right. We learned a lot about stars, 'cause that is what you are. The only other thing that you can do is knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let 'em freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Very good. Time for our very last one. We're going to try to do handstand. I'm wondering if the missing chicken foot will throw him off center. Maybe it will help though. Here we go. There was a teeny tiny man who loved to do handstands. Oh no! It didn't help. The only other thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Yippee! Knees up, Mother Brown. Hoo-wee! Knees up, never let 'em freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Extra fast! Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, knees up, Mother Brown. Good job, you guys. Fantastic listening. I know you guys did great at home. It is so good to see you on this morning, not night, for bedtime stories. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I think that's all I have today to tell you. I think so. So we are going to wiggle, wiggle our fingers way up to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle fingers. With them all goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for listening, and good night.